the Morning Motivation Show. You are now on the clock with Unk'L Doc. How y'all feeling this morning, man? Y'all come on up in here. Y'all know what time it is, man. Got my fam over here on TikTok. We've been live, we've been jamming, it's been going down. We just not letting y'all in the pool. We had to get the water right for y'all. Ain't that right, TikTok? We had to get the water in the mood right for them so they can come on up in here, man. Yeah. So how y'all feeling this morning on this beautiful Friday morning? How many of y'all got plans for this weekend? What y'all got going on this weekend, man? Talk to me. Who got plans this weekend? What y'all going to do this weekend, man? What's up, baby? Huh? What y'all got planned for this weekend? Y'all already know what time it is with me, man. We finna get ready to go into this morning motivation. I just want to come in and let everybody know you are in the right place. I don't know how you got here, but I'm so glad that you are here. All you got to do is buckle your seatbelt on, put your thinking cap on, and we fixing to get ready to go to the next level. Listen, TikTok, if you ain't followed me yet, I got 121 some people in here, man. If you ain't followed me yet, I don't know what you tripping on, man. You need to follow me. And then after you follow me, you need to pick up that heartbeat. Yeah, it's going down. Huh? I'm going to put him on your podcast. Who podcast, man? Stephanie, thank you for the follow, man. Yeah, I do podcasts. I do everything, man. I'm one of the top motivational speakers in the world. The world just ain't discovered me yet. But guess what? The longer they wait, the more they going to have to pay. So they better come on with it. Yeah, they better come on with it. So how y'all feeling this morning, man? Huh? Listen, man. We all go through life, right? And we all go through life differently. And we all have different situations that happen to us in life. And the reason that we have different situations that happen to us in life, different experiences that happen to us in life, is because we all going on different journeys, right? We all going on different journeys. We may be going in the same direction, but we going to different destinations. We all got different places that we got to go. That's why we all go through different things in life, different experiences, different lessons that we have to teach, that we get taught. All of these different things that we go through in life, right? So here's the thing. A lot of time when we be going through life and things just seem like they're not going our way, right? And it seems like things are hard and feel like we're losing. Guess what? We think we done lost. We think we done lost, not realizing that losing ain't failing, right? Thank you for the heartbeat, fam. I appreciate you so much. Losing ain't failing, right? You got to have the power of perseverance and learning through the pain. When you can understand that every loss is not a loss, it's only a lesson that you get to learn if you just go through it the right way, right? No matter what you're going through in your life, I can almost guarantee you, if you can look back on life and think about all the hard stuff that you had to go through in your life and just really think about all the nuggets and the gems that you learned through that lesson. And not only that you learned them through the lesson, you got to put them in your life tool belt and take them with you. And guess what? Somewhere else down the road, that situation that you went through back there, you was able to use that experience in a future date, right? You was able to use that experience in a future date to help you get out of whatever you was in. And you look back on that and say, man, you know what? I'm so glad I went through that back there, because I went through it back there and got the nuggets and the gems and I learned the lessons. So when I come up to it right here, I already know how to go through it because I done been through it. Now just imagine if you going through something that you've got through, now you in a room full of people and you the only one that been through it. And you going through it like it's easy peasy and everybody looking at you like, man, who is this? Where he come from? Oh, I'm so glad he in the room with us. Yeah, imagine that. So today we just want to talk about, man, losing ain't failing. Just because you losing at something don't mean you failing, because every loss can turn into a lesson if you let it. Huh? Latoya, thank you for the fight. Hey, man, listen, I got 188 people in the room, and I know 120 y'all ain't never saw me a day in y'all life. Why y'all not following me, man? Dwayne Hill, thank you for the follow, man. Why y'all not following me, man? Y'all know y'all can't. Y'all know y'all like this energy. Y'all like, man, where this dude come from? Where he been? Where has he been my whole TikTok journey? I've been right here. Yeah, let's go. Y'all ready? Life, listen, life will hit. Ain't nothing you can do about when life hit. Archie, thank you for the follow, man. Life will hit. Great morning, Layla. Life will hit. You realize that, right? But sometimes it'll knock the breath out of you. Just think about them times that you got hit so hard, you ain't know what you was going to do. But you had to keep going. You had to keep putting one foot in front of the other. You had to keep on figuring it out because you had people behind you that was depending on you and you couldn't quit. You couldn't stop. You had to keep going, right? But here it is. I need you to hear me when I tell you this, right? Hard times don't mean that you off course. Great morning, Ryder. What's up? Hard times don't mean that you off course. They mean you're in class. Great morning, Miss Stacy. How you feeling? Listen, this message is for anyone who's ever felt like giving up. If you've ever felt like giving up, could you please put me a 1 in the chat? I don't care if you're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. If you've ever felt like giving up, please put me a 1 in the chat, man, and I'll be the first one. I'm going to put my ones up now. I'm going to put my 1 up now. Yes, I've definitely felt like giving up. More than one time. More than one time, man. Yeah. Listen. Anyone who mistook a loss for the end of their story, anybody who thought because you taking a loss that this is the end, guess what? We flipping the script today. We finna flip the script today. You not failing. You ain't failing in nothing. You actually learning. Listen, you not behind. You're being built, man. Right now, as we speak, every lesson that you go through, every hard thing that you go through, every red tape, roadblock that you have to cross, you actually learning something, man. And if you could just take those nuggets and those gems that are in your path along the way on the journey, when you get through it, you gonna come out the other side so much better, so much stronger, so much wiser. Patricia, thank you for the follow, man. Listen, and no matter how rough it gets, you hear me? No matter how rough it gets, you don't lose if you don't quit. No matter how hard it gets, you don't lose if you don't quit. Joe Bay, thank you for the follow. Jay Bay, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate y'all, man. So let's talk about how to look struggle in the face and still say I'm not finished yet, man. Because you got to understand at some point in your life, you got to be willing to put your foot down. You got to be willing to go even when you got to go by yourself. You got to be willing to tell yourself, I don't care how hard it gets, I won't quit, right? And when you listen, and when you make up your mind to decide in your mind that you just not going to quit, no matter how hard it gets, do you realize that your mind going to start giving you the solutions to any problem that you standing in front of, any situation that's in front of you? Your mind is going to start giving it. It might not just give you the blame answer, but guess what? You might be going through a situation and you sitting there thinking in your head like, damn, how I'm going to figure this out? And then you get a mental picture of somebody that you haven't talked to in 6 months to a year. And you just get that urge to, man, let me reach out to them, man. Let me just see how they doing, right? And then you reach out to them and y'all talking, doing a little small talk, catching up. Hey, how you doing? How the family doing? Man, I've been seeing you on social media doing your thing. I'm proud of you. Woo. And then out of nowhere, your problem or your situation becomes the topic of discussion. Oh, yeah, man, I've been doing this, that, and the other, man, but I've been trying to figure out how to get this done. I don't know. And then all of a sudden your boy say, oh, yeah? Hey, man, you know, I was talking to a buddy last week and he had XYZ and he was actually looking to get rid of it. And he's not really trying to sell it for a whole lot. He just said, hey, if people can come pick it up, they really can have it. And you like, for real? And you like, yeah. And y'all, he connect you with the person, you connect with them. And then now they got the answer to your problem. How? Because your mind, once you make up your mind not to quit, that you're not going to stop, your mind gonna start giving you the solutions to any problem. That's how your mind. Hey, that's for a whole nother live right there. The power of your subconscious mind. We're gonna have to do a live on that, man. So listen, I need y'all to know that hard times don't mean hopeless. Hard times don't mean hopeless. Just because life gets tough doesn't mean your story is over. Just because life gets tough doesn't mean your story is over. Challenges are part of the process, right? The presence of difficulty isn't the absence of purpose, right? It's often the proof that you're stepping into something greater. So anytime you start seeing resistance, you start seeing struggle, and things are getting hard, and you got to use your brain, your mind power, and you got to start figuring some stuff out. You got to realize and know that, guess what? Just because it's getting hard don't mean that it's coming up to the end. That means that you just got to think a little bit more. You got to start figuring some stuff out. But I can almost guarantee you, once you start figuring it out and you get to the other side of whatever that thing is, you got all the knowledge, all the nuggets and the gems that help you get through that. You get to take them with you for the rest of your life. That's what situations and problems do. You get to put them in your tool belt of life. Yeah. Listen, do you realize that struggle is not punishment? When you're struggling through something, it's because you just don't really know how to do it. You're not familiar with it. You still learning. But struggle is not punishment. It's really preparation. It's preparing you for whatever it is. Harrison, what's up, baby? It's really preparation, right? Life, hard seasons. Life, hey, Auntie Nanti, how you feeling, man? How you feeling? Come on up in here. Listen, life's hard seasons are like spiritual weight training, right? Every struggle develops endurance, character, and insight. God isn't punishing you. He's preparing you to carry out what you prayed for, right? He's not punishing you. He's preparing you to carry out what you prayed for. Listen, what you done prayed for, man? You know what you prayed for. You know, I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'm one of the top motivational speakers in the world right now. The world just haven't discovered me yet. Thank y'all for those popular votes. I appreciate you, fam. The world just haven't discovered me yet. So what do I have to do? I have to keep on putting myself in position. I have to keep on showing up, give my audience time enough to find me so they'll know where I'm at so they can come see me when they need to, right? But it's also some things that I'm going to go through in life that I've never been through on my journey to top motivational speaker in the world. It's going to be some things that I'm going to have to go through. I believe you keep going. Now, for real, DJ Ma, appreciate the follow. Yeah. Hey, it's some things that I'm going to have to go through that I'm going to have to learn, get the nuggets, the gems, go through the red tape, sit in the hallway from the closed doors. It's going to be some stuff that I got to learn. And guess what? As long as I keep on learning and getting the nuggets and the gems, God is going to let me carry out everything I prayed for. Man, thank you, Auntie Nanti, for them 100 stacks, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I love you so much, Auntie Nanti. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Ron Smooth, what's up, boy? Yeah, listen. So you got to understand, when you going through life and life seems like it's starting to get a little rigid, it's starting to get a little hard, where you can barely bend, but you don't want to break, you got to understand there's some nuggets and some gems that you get to learn through this, man. Just keep on going no matter what you do. Miss Black, you welcome. You welcome, Missy Black. You already know what time it is when you step up in my live, man. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you every opportunity. And guess what? I'm fixing to start going live a lot more now. I'm finna start jumping on in the evening. I've been having people tell me they want me to start battling. They want to support me. They want to get behind me. They support what I do. They love what I do. So guess what? I'm fixing to start showing up a lot more. I got on yesterday in the evening about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Man, I had almost 500 people in my room. I'm like, damn, where all these people come from? And then I realized this when everybody on the live. Keep on keeping on. Big Dave, what's up, baby? Yeah, let's go, man. Listen, I can almost guarantee you, everybody that you admire, right, has lost something. They've had to go through it, man. All the greats that we see, all the magnificent people that we talk about, tell them, Auntie Nanti, tapping is clapping. When you want to clap for me, tap that screen. Thank you, Auntie Nanti. I appreciate you. I gotta start digging in a little bit more with these real live hosts that know all the lingo and all the Because I ain't gonna lie, I just get on in the morning, do my little morning live, go support the ones who I can when I get an opportunity, and then I'm off. But I got to start getting in, going to people's rooms, tapping their screen, doing. I got to start it. I got to start doing my part. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm finna blow up. It's finna boom, it's finna blow, y'all. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready. Yeah, it's going down. So look, everyone you admire has lost something, man. Dre, appreciate the follow, fam. Everybody you admire has lost something, whether it's business, whether it's relationships, health, or opportunities. No success stories comes without setbacks. We all lost something. We all lost something, right? Listen, the difference is they didn't stop when they got hit. And you've got to have the same grit in you. Just don't stop when you get hit. Missy Black, what you ready for? Let me know what you ready for, Missy Black. Huh? Listen, long as you don't quit, no matter where you at in life, you can't lose, man. Happy Friday, fam. How you doing? What's up, Lord Mazoon? Vampire King, what's up, baby? Thomasina, Gil, appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the follows. All of y'all, man. Thank you for grabbing that heart meat. Listen, comfort, when you comfortable, it doesn't create growth. When you being comfortable and you in your own little old, it don't create growth, right? Challenges does. When you being challenged and you have to think, you have to use your mind, you have to go to Google, probably do some YouTube. And when you got to do all of that, that actually grows your mind, man. When you're comfortable, you coast. You just riding easy. You just coasting, right? Growth comes from pressure. When you under pressure and you got to think in the moment, you got to think fast, you got to react, you got to do all of these things. Growth comes from pain, right? From pushing past limitations. If it feels uncomfortable, right? If it feels uncomfortable, great morning, Drake. It's probably because you're being stretched to the next level. If things are being uncomfortable, you're probably being stretched. And that's okay. It's okay to get stretched, right? Your pain is part of your training. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. I think that, who sung that? Was it Betty, right? That song, No Pain, No Gain? I don't know. I know my grandma and my mom and them used to listen to it, right? But listen, every storm that you go through in life is teaching you something you'll need for the next chapter. I told y'all yesterday, listen, when you going through whatever you going through in life, do you realize that God is not letting you go through that situation exactly when you need it? He's letting you go through it so you can learn the ins and the outs of it and what to do and what not to do, what's right and what's wrong. So when you really going through the storm, you done already been through the storm. You already know what's going on, right? So when we going through these little situations in our life, we need to take them with a badge of honor, saying, Lord, thank you. Thank you that I get to go through this. Not, man, every time I turn around, something happened to me. I can't win for losing. Man, listen. Your attitude right there is the reason why you can't win for lose. You got to be thankful, man, because it's somebody somewhere praying they was in your situation, man. Yeah, so you got to think about it and you got to thank God. It's the preparation, instruction, and elevation that's wrapped in discomfort. When you're not feeling comfortable and things are uncomfortable, just realize, guess what? You in preparation, you in instruction, and elevation is all wrapped in discomfort. When things are not comfortable, guess what? You moving. You need to get scared when everything is like copacetic, everything is comfortable, and everything is the way that you want it, how you want. Hey, no, don't get too comfortable. Listen, do you realize that a loss is just a lesson with emotions attached to it? Oh, that's a good one. Why that ChatGPT be coming up with some killer lines, dog? A loss is just a lesson with emotions attached to it, man. Right? Emotions make it feel like failure. But when you step back and evaluate it, there's always a takeaway. Ask, what did I gain from this experience? What will it serve me later, man? Hey, thank you, Dre. I appreciate you for the popular votes, man. I appreciate you so much, fam. Yeah, what did I learn from this? What can I put in my tool belt of life that I get to take with me for the rest of my life? Every problem, every situation, every red tape you had to go through, every closed door that you had to walk away from, do you realize those are all experiences that you get to take with you for the rest of your life, man? Yeah. Square business. Listen, here's the thing. You don't lose if you don't quit, right? Y'all always hear me say that. But failure only wins if you stop trying. Failure only wins if you stop trying, man. Real talk. You haven't truly failed until you quit. Until you put your head, until you just all the way stop and say, I'm done. And you turn around and you walk away from whatever it is. That's when you quit. That's when you lost. That's when failure has hit. As long as you're still breathing, as long as you still believing and still moving, you in the game. You are in the game. Dust yourself off and keep swinging. I'm going to tell you what an old man once told me, right? Get what he told me. He say, as long as the punches you throwing harder than the ones that you taking, guess what? You going to be all right. But boy, when they get to throwing them punches and you trying to block them and you gotta fold up like this here, you can't even see. You gotta run. You out of there. You out of there. Troy, thank you for the follow, man. You out of there. So just remember. Great morning, great morning. What's up, Lacey? How you doing, man? Great morning. So glad that you can come in here. Listen, as long as you don't quit, you can't lose, man. You can't lose. Listen, failure only wins. Your losses are your greatest teachers. Think about the losses that we've took in life that actually taught us something on the other side. Put a 1 in the chat if you lost something in life, but it actually taught you something. Huh? Put a 1 in the chat if you've actually lost something, but it was actually a lesson that taught you something in life. Yeah. Now for real. We, in the moment, when it's going down, when it's happening, we look at it as a loss, not realizing your losses are your greatest teachers, man. Your losses are your greatest teachers. Nothing teaches you like falling short. Nothing teaches you like falling short. A loss can teach humility, right? It can teach strategy. It can teach timing, and it can teach discipline. And those are tools you will need to build your legacy. Those are tools that you get to take with you for the rest of your life. It was your greatest teacher. Loss was your greatest teacher, man. Yeah. So now, just imagine if we start going through life and we start intentionally looking at what others would call a loss, but now we looking at it as a lesson because we already know that we're going to take lessons on our way to victory. We're going to take some lessons. We don't even, listen, we're not going to even call them losses no more, y'all. We're going to call them lessons. We got to take a few lessons on the way to victory. It's going to be some lessons that you got to learn from on your way to victory, right? Listen, what you call a setback is really a redirection. You know how some people say it's a minor setback for a major comeback, right? A minor setback for a major, what you call a setback is really redirection. Sometimes God closes doors not to deny you, right? But to redirect you. What looked like rejection was really protection. I was informed, but I did not listen. Listen, what we thought was rejection was really redirection. How many of y'all look back on life right now and you thank God that relationship didn't work out? Huh? You thank God that relationship didn't work out, man. How many of y'all right now was getting ready to go in business with somebody, do certain things with people, and it didn't work out? And now you sitting back and you looking at it and you saying, Lord, thank you. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for watching out for me. Thank you for guiding and leading me, because guess what? You didn't have to. You didn't have to do this, but he did, because he loved you just that much. So just imagine when we going through life right now and we have redirections, we have rejections, and we walk away with it with a grateful attitude, man. Yeah, listen, when I got fired from Dunn Heat, right? Them people came up with something. And when I went in in the room. I mean in the what's the name to get my clothes, my work uniforms to get my last check. Right when I got ready to grab my clothes out my locker, not in an audible voice that you can hear loud, but it was deep down in my spirit. I heard God say, I had to make it uncomfortable for you because if I didn't, you would have never moved. And I was like, whoa. So guess what? Sometimes rejection means redirection, right? You don't lose the moment, right? You didn't lose the moment. You actually gained an experience. Thank you. Hey, listen, man, if you haven't already followed me, man, please send me a follow. If you like what you hear and if you like this energy, this motivation, say, man, send me a follow, man. You will love it here. I promise you will, man. This is what we do. We go live. We do our thing, man. And I'm not going to even lie. I'm not going to even lie. Like, honest to God truth, I've been really paying attention. I've been going through a whole bunch of other people live. I've been checking people live. And I realized I just got to start getting on more. That's the only thing. I got to start getting on this app a lot more. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I got to start getting on here a lot more. Listen, you didn't lose the moment. You actually gained the experience. You might not have won the way you wanted to, but guess what? But you walked away wiser, and wisdom is more valuable than temporary wins. Because you know one thing about a wisdom, you get to take wisdom with you for the rest of your life. You can take wisdom with you for the rest of your life, man. The things that you learn and the things that you, what's up, Tracy? Giving God the glory with all your life. Now, facts. Hey, Thomasina, thank you for the subscription, man. I appreciate you so much. Appreciate you, fam. Yeah. Listen, endurance is more powerful than talent. You better speak, you vessel of honor in Jesus. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. A lot of people always tell me that, man, when they hear me talk, that it's like, they like, man, your voice is just so powerful. Like, and I tell people, man, I realize that God has definitely given me a gift and a talent. He's made me to be a speaker, and I realize that. And guess what? I'm fixing to do everything I can in my power to continually put myself on display, give my audience an opportunity to find me so I can go and do what God has called me to do in this earth, man, in this world. And that's to motivate, encourage, connect people, lift people up, man, like for real. For real, man, I love y'all, man. I love whenever y'all come in and y'all be tapping that screen, commenting and talking to me. I love when y'all talk to me because I get to talk back, man. I'm an engager. I'm a responder, like for real. So listen, endurance is more powerful than talent every single day. The most gifted don't always win. The most consistent do. The most consistent show up when it's hard. When you don't feel like it, that's when you show up. Hey, it's me. What's up? Thank you for the follow. Discipline will take you where talent alone can't. Appreciate the heart, me fam. I appreciate you, man. See, this is what I'll be talking about, the ones who know what to do. Soon as they follow, they pull up and they get the heart me. They do all the other steps because they know what time it is, man. So I thank every single one of y'all. Listen, Burnt Biz, what's up, baby? Grand Rising, fam. You already know I'm in here doing my thing, man. You know what time it is. Listen, the winner isn't the one who never failed. The winner isn't the one who never failed. It's the one who keep getting up. It's the one who keep on getting up, man. You will fall. You got to know that. You will fall, man. But listen, that's life. But every time you stand back up, you prove to the world and to yourself that you're stronger than your setbacks. Do you realize that everything you going through, you were strategically and intentionally and on purpose meant to go through because God got you. So he got some things on the other side of everything that you going through. Thank you for the hand heart, just so you can do the things that you need to do. And you got to know it's going to be hard, man. It's going to be hard, but the more you do the hard stuff, eventually it's going to get easy, and you got to keep on knowing that, and you got to keep on going through that. You got to be willing to keep putting one foot in front of the other every opportunity that you get. And like I tell y'all, man, as long as you don't quit, you can't lose, man. You cannot lose. Listen, pressure creates clarity. When you're under pressure and things are not going the way that you always, tree planted by the river, you are in Jesus' name. Yes, I am. Thank you so much. Thomasina, thank you, man. Thank you for jumping in. Hey, we got the link up, man. I see you. You're vibing with your BOY, man, and I appreciate that. Listen, pressure, real life pressure exposes what you believe. When you under pressure, pressure gonna expose what you truly believe, what you truly value, who you are. It strips away distractions and reveals what really matters. Lean into it and let it refine you. They say that pressure busts a pipe, man. That's what I heard. I heard pressure busts a pipe. Yeah. And you got to realize that pressure actually creates clarity. And that is okay. Listen, there is no progress without pain. No pain, no gain. You can't skip the progress. We all want to try to skip the painful part, the part that hurt the most, but you can't skip that, man. Right? Quick advice, co-host with creators. No. We're not doing that. They try to, hey, Tina, get your boy 7v6. Get him an Uber up out of here. Dorta 7v6. Get him an Uber up out of here. Listen, there's no progress without pain. You can't skip the progress. Progress means paying the price, right? Emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. You want more. Be ready to grow through more. Hey, listen. You gotta know that there is no progress without pain, man. You can't skip the process, baby. You gotta be able to go through it, man, because when you go through it, it ain't gonna do nothing but teach, help, and mold you and show you to who you said you wanted to be. You gotta think about that. I don't know who you want to be. I don't know where you come from. I don't know where you're going. You know, right? Do you realize that when you quit and when you give up, that actually keeps you stuck? Quitting keeps you stuck. Quitting actually keeps you stuck, man. And finishing actually sets you free. Hey, listen, quitting, when you quit, it traps you in regret. It traps you. See, you ain't good enough. See, I knew you wasn't going to be able to do it. That's why you wasn't able to do it. You ain't going to never be able to do it. You sorry. You always quit. You always woo. Right? Quitting traps you in regret. But pushing through brings breakthrough. Pushing through brings breakthrough. No matter how slow it feels, keep on moving, man. Keep on moving. Victory is on the other side of discipline. Thomasina, thank you so much. I appreciate the heart, the finger hearts. I appreciate you for tapping that screen. I appreciate you for showing love in this live this morning. And guess what? This your first day. This your first day pulling up. You know what I'm saying? So I already know what's going down. How can you stay dedicated through the storm, even on the bad days? So here's the thing. The way you stay dedicated through the storm, even on the bad days, those are the days that you got to truly trust God, man. You got to understand that through the storm on the bad days, there's a lot of lessons and a lot of nuggets and gems that you get to learn through. You got to just keep on putting one foot in front of the other. Keep on weathering the storm, because you got to realize just because you in a storm don't mean you're going to always be in a storm. That storm sometimes is coming to wipe things out of your life, clean things up that's not supposed to be there. So all you got to do is keep on going through it. Just don't stop. Don't quit whatever you do. I was watching a National Geographic, and they showed these bison, right? And when bison come through the snowstorm, they stop. They'll stop wherever they at, and they'll figure out which way is the snowstorm coming through, right? And once they figure out which way the snowstorm coming, they will actually face the storm and go towards the storm. Because when they go towards the storm, they're actually getting out of the storm faster. How? Because they're going head on with the storm. And sometimes that's what we got to do. We got to face that storm head on with our chest up, our chest out, and our head up. And we got to go through it and know that, hey, God is going to be with you through every single step. And there's some stuff that he may need you to learn to go through these storms. So whatever you do, nephew, don't quit when you're in the middle of the storm, man. That's what you don't do. Look, Do you realize when you don't quit that you have spiritual and purpose-driven strength that God will give you every single time? God never promised that it will be easy. How many of y'all know that? God never promised that it'll be easy. He promised presence. He promised that he'll always be there for us. He will never leave us nor forsake us. He'll be with us to the end of the earth. That's what he promised. He didn't promise it was going to be easy, right? God never promised ease. He promised presence. Don't measure God's love by how smooth the road is. Because sometimes, because sometimes things will start getting hard for us, right? And we'll think God done left. We think he done just burnt off on us. He don't care about us. He letting us go. Why God letting us go? You feel me? But God don't measure God's love by how smooth the road is. His promise is not that it'll be easy, but that he will walk with you through every valley and fire. He's going to be by your side. He's going to walk with you. He's going to talk with you. He's going to even carry you when things get too hard for you to walk on your own 10 toes. He said, I'll carry you. Yeah, listen. Purpose, bodyguard. Hey, thank you for the follow. Here she come. Black Scorpio, what's up, fam? Listen, purpose always comes with pressure. Purpose always comes with pressure. The more valuable your calling, right? The more valuable the calling that you got on your life, the more consistent, the more resistance you're going to face. Don't be discouraged by the pressure. It means your purpose is real. Diamonds are made that way. Do you realize that diamonds are made under pressure? Colleen, Cuff, thank you for the follow. Diamonds are made under pressure. And every single one of us are diamonds. We diamonds in the rough, just waiting to be cut and sparkly and clean and shining and doing our thing, man. Listen, do you realize that your testimony is being written in the dark right now? As we speak, your testimony is being written in the, nobody sees the grind, putting in the work, right? Nobody sees the tears or hear the prayers, right? But your current battle is setting the stage for a powerful testimony. Keep going. One day, listen, one day your story will free somebody else. Thank you for those finger hearts, Black Scorpio. I appreciate you. One day your story is going to free somebody else, man. And you got to know that. When stuff start getting hard for you and you feel like you just can't go no more, just realize that you going through it for a reason, and God is letting you go through this for a reason. He needs you to go through it, because it's going to be some people that you're going to be able to walk up to. You're going to be able to start talking. You're going to give your story, and guess what? You're going to be able to unlock whatever they going through right then and now, man. You're going to be able to unlock whatever they going through right then and now. Yeah, listen, your fight is not just for you. Your fight is not just for you. It's for everybody else who's watching. You got some people that's watching you. Somebody's watching your endurance, man. A child, a sibling, a stranger. Somebody on your feed. When you rise after falling, they see it. Today I was tired. Thank you. I am a mother. Oh, Thomasina, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I thank God that I was able to say something that was able to relate with you, that you was able to take from me, right? Your fight is not for you. It's just for who's watching. Somebody's watching your endurance. They see it and it plants hope for them, right? You're an example. Even when it don't feel like it, man. You being an example even when it don't feel like it. So keep on going. Whatever you do, don't quit, right? Listen, you're not buried, you're planted. It may feel like darkness, heavy, lonely, but you're not done. You're just in the soil, that's it. And like any seed, you arise when it's time. Stay rooted. Your growth season is coming. As long as you keep on putting in the work, keep putting one foot in front of the other and deciding that you're not going to quit, it's not a whole lot that's going to be able to stop you once you make up your mind. You got to keep on putting in the work. You got to keep on figuring things out, and you got to keep going even when you got to go by yourself, because there's going to be some times that it's only going to be enough room for you. And either you're going to decide to keep on going or you're going to decide to quit. But here's the thing, whatever you decide, you get to make the choice. You hear me? So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, I love y'all, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. TikTok, y'all hold on for a second. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with me, man. Y'all gonna have an amazing weekend. Y'all gonna do something great. Go inspire somebody. Listen, the world is full of nice people. And if you can't find one, go be one. Heavenly Father, thank you again for everything you've done today. I pray that something was said to open up their hearts and their minds, to show them who they are, to give them the things that they need to go and be who you call them to be, God. We want to say thank you and that we love you. And in the mighty name of Jesus, we pray. Amen, amen, amen. Hey, man, I'm going to holler at y'all. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later.